Hello, this is old Mr. Kent, and I'm out on my morning bike ride, this morning as a matter of fact, and I looked across the field, and it just looked like thick dust drifting along, and I thought, oh, that's not good. And then I went on over to the housing development this is one where they're building, but then I go through it to get to the one I normally ride. And I look up this street, and everything at the end of that street is gray. So I'm actually riding into the dust that I saw drifting down from the prairie out there. And this is looking east. And then as I came around, we got a couple more corners here. I'll just show you how thick it was. As I come around this corner, you can see that the dust is just thick in this housing development here. And then I've got one more shot coming up there. Up at the end of the street, everything is gray. And so anyway, I kind of had an idea. I kind of thought maybe I knew what was going on. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to go home and take off my Air 2S and fly as far as I can to the east where that dust is emanating from. And so this is my flight. And I went about, I didn't keep track of the distance, but I'm guessing that I got about 2 miles out and then started to get poor connection, so I didn't get all the way up to that. But you can see that somewhere up there in the desert, something is creating a whole bunch of dust. And the interesting thing is yesterday I went for my bike ride, and we're going to speed it up here a little bit so we get there sooner. It'll eventually speed up to 3 times. Anyway, as I went for my bike ride, I got home. All day yesterday, my eyes were burning and stinging, and I thought, well, that's weird because that usually isn't the case. And so anyway, I didn't think of that right off the bat. And by the way, it looks like there's a road that makes a Z here. You notice that? That wasn't here last time I flew out this direction. So that's a new road, and it's kind of strange looking. So they went around. See, that's a little deep area there that the water comes through when it floods, and so they made the road go up a little further and then cross over. So anyway, my eyes were stinging, and I was thinking, is this dust? Was it coming down by our house yesterday, or was it something else? Because normally my eyes don't sting. So we're getting closer and closer, but I had to finally bring it to a stop because I was beginning to lose contact with the drone. And then over there to the south, there's more dust being generated. And so there's something going on out there, and I already had an idea. There's a sand and gravel business way out here in the middle of nowhere, and there's a Google Earth map of it. The dust on this day, the dust was coming down on the upper arrow, but I think yesterday the dust was coming down on the lower arrow to that where I live. And so I think that's why my eyes were burning so bad. And this is the place where it's coming from. It's called Fisher Sand and Gravel, and then there's also an asphalt business. And it's kind of interesting if you take a look that there's a mound there. You can see the brightness on the northwest side and the darkness on the southeast side. So it was definitely, they're digging up and then piling it out there. And it's very fine dust, because if it wasn't fine dust, it wouldn't be able to drift all the way across the valley. So it's so fine that it's carried easily in the air. Well, anyway, so I might do some more checking on that Z-shaped road, because they're going to be putting a freeway in that area sometime within the next couple of years, I guess. So Anyway, so I'll be flying back out there again with my drone and try to figure out what that road is all about, because it's new. It wasn't there last time. And then, as you can see, I'm coming in to land. And so as I come back home, I want to thank you for watching the video, and God bless.